My initial plan was to do like a little walk around, but I ended up going way farther than I meant to. And I didn't like the loop that I was having to do, so I had to backtrack. I've walked so much today. This is probably the most I've ever walked in one day. Hey now. Hey now. There's something in the bush there. Well, I'm not after big game. Let's go. Not a huge one. Definitely a shooter though. That's great. You put him on his back, you spread the wings out, and you get your feet as close to the body as you can. Like something like that. Now I hit his leg, so I don't want to pull on the leg part. I want to get down in here with the meat of it. And right up against the body, and then really slowly but surely give it a pull. And then the head and that lower part of the guts come out, and you're left with breast, just like that. This guy's whatchamacallit, crop. Looks like it's still attached here. And you can see actually what he's been eating by looking in the crop. That's all leaves in there. So there are still some guts that have to come out. See that? And you just literally have to scoop them out with your hand. Well, that was pretty gnarly. But what you're left with is this. Nice and clean. That's the rib cage. The crop came off. And this is where you would clip the wings. But I don't even think I really need to clip the wings. I'm gonna try just doing it without it. Up here. So this is our bird. Grab a sharp knife. You want to get rid of some of this fat. Their fat is kind of gamey, I guess. So pull that silver skin away a bit. Piece of the gizzard. And you can actually see, yeah, that's not ideal. You can see where my shot went in here. And you can see it buried some feathers in there. So we're gonna have to cut that away. Right down along that. As close to the bone as you can. Just gonna pull it away as you go. Come up here around the wing bone. And then we'll just come up to the bottom of that rib. Up to that wing bone. And there you have it. That's one piece. That's what it looks like. There's still a bit of trimmings I can take off the shoulder there. I kind of choked it at the bottom there. I'm trying to do better on the other side here. So yeah, this is where my shot went in, and it looks like it might still be in there. So we will have to get that out. So again, I'm just gonna go straight down this time, along that rib cage. Imagine it's one of those things, once you do it a couple times, it's probably pretty quick. Oh yeah, this side went a lot better. Bit of damage there from where my shot was, but look at that. That's great. That came out really well compared to this one. This is the carcass. So again, I'll come in here and trim this up. And I mean, unless I was going to use this for a stew, there isn't a whole lot I can do with these trimmings. Yeah, picked pretty good for an amateur. Cool. So these are this is the brine that's gonna go in the fridge. It's just water, a little bit of vinegar, salt, some seasoning. Look, you see the hole from the steel shot straight through the breast. Looks great though. This is the smaller one that I kind of botched. And then trimmings for the doggies, look at that. So it's the next day, about 1 o'clock, so it's been, you know, over 12 hours for sure, which is all that really matters. And we're gonna pull the grouse out. All right, we're gonna grab the grouse out of the fridge here. All right, so now that we've got it out of the fridge, I'm gonna run some cool water, rinse it off. There's one. There we go. So all we've done here is we patted them dry, and I did salt, pepper, a little bit of paprika, and a little bit of onion powder, and these ones are gonna be unseasoned for the dogs. Gonna heat up some butter in the pan. Butter's getting hot now. Let's get the first one in. And the second one. Put the dog bites on the side there. So this is where we're at so far. You don't have to cook these near as long. You can even leave these like almost a little bit pink on the inside because it's a wild game. Doesn't have the bacteria that cultivated poultry does. So now I'm just gonna take a little bit of bullseye and I'm gonna spread this on there. Put a lot on that one. And then I'm gonna turn off the heat and cover that. And let that sauce just kind of caramelize. Here we go. Damn. Wow. I mean, it looks like chicken. It tastes like chicken. It's chicken. The food tastes great. I get no gamey taste at all. I mean, look at that. It's just like your chicken. Wow. Wow. You want to try some grouse? Sit. Sit. Sit, Lou. How's that? Sit. Sit. Yummy? Is it good?
Shipped out, the numbered a dozen. Upon my return, we're 100 or so, from the coast and from the prairie.